Most scalpers think they fail because they don't have a strategy, but the truth is they don't know when to wait. Now I'll show you how to enter where the pros enter, using only EMA 9, EMA 21, and VWAP. Today we're going to learn an incredibly simple yet powerful strategy that combines three golden tools: EMA 9, EMA 21, and VWAP. Three lines that, if you understand them correctly, turn into a golden chart on a 5-minute time frame. Part 1. Understanding EMA and VWAP. Well, first of all, you need to know why EMAs and VWAP are such a great combination. The EMA, or exponential moving average, is like the beating heart of a market trend. The EMA 9 tells you exactly where the price action is right now: fast, nervous, or calm. The EMA 21, however, is like an eagle's eye view of the market. It's slower, but it gives you a clearer picture of the overall direction. When you put the two together, something magical happens. You can tell when the market is really moving and when it's just noise. Now, VWAP, that famous purple or orange line, which is like a compass for professional traders. VWAP shows where most of the trading volume is, where the big buyers and sellers are playing. Set the time frame to 5 minutes. Draw EMA 9 and EMA 21 on the chart in different colors, e.g. 9 red, 21 blue. Now add VWAP, that line that usually moves in the middle of the chart. Pro tip: never trade when the market is ranging or flat. VWAP is flat and EMAS are crossed. The market is like the sea. If there are no waves, don't take your boat out. Wait for the energy to build up, then go in. The best combination for this strategy is the help of VBO, which has a more important number, 0.5. You can add it to enter on failures. Special party before we go in and out. Filtering fake signals. If VWAP is not congruent, it is a fake cross. Pro tip: if EMA 9 is above EMA 21 but VWAP is sloping down, don't enter. If EMAs cross but candles close below VWAP, fake. Only enter when all three are congruent. Thank you for liking the video. Let's go to the most important strategy from which you can learn a lot. Part 3. Trade entry logic. Okay, buddy. Now we come to the golden part of the strategy, the entry point. This is where most traders either win or their account is destroyed. But with this method, you are going to learn how to act like a market sniper, not like a hasty hunter. We are not looking for every move. We are looking for high probability moves. Moves that, once they start, continue in the same direction without much fluctuation. Remember the basic rule? When the EMA 9 crosses above the EMA 21, it means that the trend is changing to an uptrend. But this is just the first sign, not an entry signal. This is where the pros show their difference. You have to wait for the price to return to the VWAP range, because that is where the big traders re-enter. You will often see price break through the EMAs, but until it hits VWAP and bounces, that move is not real. Remember, VWAP is like a magnet. Price always tends to return to it. So waiting to retrace to VWAP means you are entering at a safe point, where the risk is lower and the reward is higher. Now suppose price has reached VWAP, made a strong bullish candle, and the 9 EMA is still above the 21 EMA. You enter a long position here, but only after the confirmation candle has closed. That is, not in the middle of the candle, not in a hurry. Wait for it to close. Because often, candles that look attractive in the middle of the road end up reversing and trapping the hasty trader. A golden trick: when you enter a trade, look at the next candle. If that candle also closes in your direction and the volume goes up, then your entry is correct. But if the volume drops or the candle becomes a doji, then the market is undecided. You can lighten part of your position there to keep your mind at ease. Let me give you a real example. Suppose you are trading the BTC/USDT pair on the 5-minute time frame. The EMA 9 has crossed over 21, the VWAP is rising with a positive slope, and the price bounces back above the VWAP after a small correction. The confirmation candle closes, the volume increases, and the market direction is in your favor. That is your best entry point. If you are a beginner, enter only half of your normal volume to keep your mind at ease. Because this game is about precision, not excitement. And finally, never forget one thing. A good entry makes an easy exit. But rushing into a trade, even if it's the right direction, can mess with your mind. Part 4. Take profit and loss. For long trades, always set your stop loss just below VWAP. Why? Because VWAP is where buyers usually defend. When the price goes below it, you've lost the battle and should exit the trade. For short trades, it's the opposite. Take loss above VWAP. This will keep your losses controlled and reasonable even if the market turns around. Now let's move on to take profit. The best risk-reward ratio for scalping is 1 to 2 or even 1 to 2.5. So if you're risking $10, your goal should be to make at least $10, $20 to $25 profit. That way, even if half of your trades lose, you'll still win overall. When the price hits your first target, close half of your position and move the rest of your stop loss to your entry point. This is called a free trade. You either make a profit or lose nothing. Advanced tip: multi-time frame confirmation. What does it mean? That is, before you enter a trade on the 5-minute time frame, take a quick look at the 15-minute time frame. If on the 15-minute the EMA 9 is above the EMA 21, then the overall trend is up. In this case, the bullish cross on the 5-minute time frame occurred in the direction of the main trend, and this means that its strength is many times greater. But if it was the other way around, that is, on the 15-minute EMAs were down, that cross on the 5-minute time frame is just a temporary correction, not the start of a real trend. Professionals eliminate dozens of wrong trades with this simple filter. Dude, if you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a like so YouTube knows this content is worth watching and reaches out to scalpers like you who are looking for real discipline and growth. And be sure to write in the comments what time frame you are working with, because I want to know when I should create a strategy specific to your time frame.